Sebastian.
Hi. So good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for doing this testimonial about us.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm honored.
Thank you. So in the theme of not giving a fuck, or any other experiences that you may have had just from getting to know us when we were at the training with you, what would you like to share with the world about the volcanoes?
Well, here's what I know about the volcanoes. I know that when you're around them, you feel free and liberated because you guys are liberated and free. So you set people can be genuinely themselves without having to be concerned about being judged or comparison. And so my personal experience around you, would you help me just to be liberated in my own self? You help me just to feel comfortable accepting yourself. And once you accept yourself, other people accept you, and then they get to accept themselves. So I love, especially just being around Kit, that your vulnerability and honesty really helped me just to see that you attracted me to you because you're vulnerable, you're transparent, you're honest, you stand for what you stand for. And that really, really attracted me so much that you were just a little raw and vulnerable. And that sets the space for us all to be raw and vulnerable. Of course, you, my beautiful sister, you were just so amazingly elegant. I mean, the word I like to say is effeminate grace, and that's very powerful because you can stand in your femininity very powerfully without having to be anybody else and having to prove yourself. And that part for me was just, wow. You know, your two relationship is a very beautiful yin-yang, the way you complement each other, the way you let each other have the freedom to be fully you, and more importantly, my experience of you, having the freedom to make mistakes, having the freedom to be wrong, having the freedom to discover yourself, and just stand in that diversity. And as I mentioned before, a different stripe on the beach ball. So the beach ball represents the whole truth. No one has all the stripes on the beach ball. And you two paint a beautiful stripe on the beach ball, a different stripe. Each of you have a different color that adds on to the whole truth. It makes it so unique, which a beach ball is, very beautiful and unique. And so that was my experience of you two. Just a raw, authentic, honest, just the way you hold yourself was an invitation for me to be that way, have that space, really to make mistakes and be goofy and silly.
Yeah.
And a lot of fun in that presence.
Wow.
Sebastian, I just have this like perfect memory of me with my pants off and my legs wrapped around you, and we're dancing, and it was your birthday, and I just kissed you on the mouth. I was just like, what is happening?
Yeah, that was awesome. I remember that too.
Wow, we got really real with each other at that training. Everyone in that room. That was just amazing.
Oh, it was. You know what? For me, no, I'm gonna. As I told you before, my background, I'm a Christian, but I'll never be prescriptive. I'll be descriptive of my experience. For me, I felt that we were in heaven. Because in heaven, there's no judgment. There's no tears. We had a lot of tears, but there were tears of joy. There was no tears. There was no judgment, no pain. It was like we're all brothers and sisters loving on each other, being safe for each other. And I literally felt Daddy's being proud of us, that we were playing and loving each other. And I really felt a glimpse of heaven when we were all together. And so, that was, I felt actually we were doing our own version of Dirty Dancing when you ran and jumped on me and we spinned around. That was so awesome.
It was awesome. That was heaven. That was heaven.
It was. And I'll never forget that birthday kiss. I mean, it was the icing on the cake. We had so much fun and freedom. Thank you for that.
Aww. Thanks, Sebastian. Wow, that was awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I do have to say one thing, though, if that's okay with you, about your services.
Sure.
So Kit surprised me, and he was helping people. Just, we've been sitting in chairs, been doing things, and he just wanted to, serve other people, and he was doing some kind of stretch. And when you're on your back, Kit, you had your legs up, and you're telling us to lean over on your legs and stretching. And I have had tons of acupuncture, massage, I mean, you name it, across the board. The difference in my experience with you, Kit, was the love that you radiate, your real concern and your care to serve other people came out in your service. It wasn't even your technique. Your technique was amazing. Let me tell you, I was like Shazam. And it was really, when I get massage and stuff, someone could have a really good technique, but you could feel their aura. You could feel if they're you could feel if they're there to serve you and heal you.
Yeah.
That I felt through you. I felt that sincerity. And here's the funniest part. Isn't this a lot of chaos? We're in between class. You're out in front of the foyer, but you were just there. I mean, they were just there, available, serving us, and you could feel that energy. And I think that's the other part. And we only had a moment together. In that short moment, I never felt more healed and relieved and like stress-free from that stretch exercise.
Wow.
I felt a funny one about both of you. So the next day we come, and you two are in your onesies. You're hanging upside down against the wall. I turn to and I'm in my head because I'm getting ready for the day as the trainer. I'm in my head thinking what we're doing, blah, blah, blah. I turn to the right and I look. There you guys are upside down against the wall in your onesie. You turn up, look at me. Hey! My spirit at that moment just leaped. It was so joyous. I just had you guys, just by being you, in your onesies, hanging upside down, starting the day, you put this big old smile on me, and you got me out of my head. It's not about being in my head, it's being present, right? And you just got me present. This is what I'm here to do, connect with others. And it was just a great way for me to start my day. I don't think I told you guys that, but I walked right into the room, big old radiant smile on my face, and I was just ready to go because you guys are like bats hanging upside down. It's so beautiful. It was just awesome. So you were just being you.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to work with you guys, just get ready because you're going to have freedom. That's all I can say.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sebastian. That was amazing.
No, you're very welcome. All sincere and from my heart.
Wow. Yeah, you could tell.
I know.
Wow, we really appreciate it so much.
It feels so good to be doing this work with you. You know, it feels like we're doing it with you. The work of being present, and you talked about, you know, how I put my hands on people. It's being able to be present with your heart and vulnerable enough to give real, true love through your hands when you're working on someone. And our teachers, our bodywork teachers, their names are John, Bill, and Brian, and they've taught us that, like, there's this boundary that a lot of people have put up with bodywork, and it's like, you need to be professional and move this muscle and that muscle. But what people really need is they need to be seen with your hands and with your heart. And when you do that, it doesn't matter what you do with the mechanics, it's going to translate.
That's awesome. Yeah, it did translate. It translated very much.
See, and it fills you up. Like, if you're working and you don't feel alive at the end of the day, you're doing it wrong.
That's right.
Yeah. So if you find that way to connect to your heart when you're working, when I was working with you, I could not go to sleep at night. I was just so pumped. I went to bed at 2 a.m. and wake up at 6 a.m. and do yoga, and I was just like, this is the shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was amazing. So I think we'll let you get going on with your day today, but thank you again so much for taking your time to
Thank you.
do a video for us.